You are now tuning in to Lex and RDDC broadcast station.
Thank you for tuning in once again to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host, Lex, coming to you straight from the heart, where the talk is real and the vibe is live. I'm glad, happy, and blessed to have you all on here, because here, serving a slice of everyday life is what RDDC is all about. For any questions, show requests, or feedback, as always, you can reach us at Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com. That's Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com. I believe you can also, well, I'll get to the P.O. box in a minute, but you can also check out the blogspot at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. That's realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. All of the wonderful tips and insights throughout the pages, and always check out our links of disclaimers, music rights, wonderful books that we have written and have published ready for your enhancement. And thank you to those who have purchased some already. We also have PDF ones that we can send you to if you send it over to the yandex.com, but they can check that out in the blogspot anytime you please. And also, I believe that Anthony might have updated our P.O. box that is on there. If not, then we'll definitely be sure to shoot that out to you once you do get a hold of us. But you can always reach out to us at Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, iHeart, iTunes, SoundCloud, and so much more. There's so much to say in so little time. I can only imagine if we get, well, Spotify as well we're on, but if we get Deezer and if we get YouTube, I'm trying to make the intros as short as possible, but I'm just letting you know, if you fast forward, if you're just a regular here, you can know already what it is right now, under 2 minutes, and let's get this roll started. All right, that was a breathful, we know, but I'm doing the best I can with what I can when I can. You got what I mean, capiche? All right, so I wanted to also say thank you to those with the hashtag Winter Transformation Challenge, and we are going to be actually having something out there that I think maybe Angie is going to be putting something out there on some of the sites to actually having people. It's a part of the Winter Transformation Challenge kind of outreach, but it's more so people feel a little bit more encouraged to share their stories and see what's going on. We do have a lot of stories that are waiting on the back end now. We're trying to roll that out, and people know have been updated, but as well, we're trying to get more people from maybe who don't know as much as they do about broadcast, podcasting, different ones, to kind of come out there and share. A lot of people need their own story to be told, and hopefully they'll have that out there soon. So we're going to be, I know we have our Breaking Chains Part 3 episode that is still going to be coming out after this one, I believe. I hope. But I've been thinking about this. We've been contemplating about this. And let's put it out there to hashtag holiday magic. Yes, magical holiday, no. Hashtag holiday magic. And that is basically going to be food for thought for the moment of whatever long that we go. And it's basically a harmonization of what I feel. Now remember, my dear darling, my created entity, superhuman, Superman being, my love, my heart of interest, said, you know, it's something about the holidays. Like, no matter how much you try to shrug it off, no matter how much you try to say, whatever, it's still going to go on, right? Forget the Black Friday for now. We're talking about the aura, not the hustling and the bustling of getting turkeys and mac and cheese and pies, necessarily, whatever it might be. And it's hashtag, I want to put that out there, hashtag Native American Heritage Month, yes. Indigenous People Month, yes, once again, because that's what November is, and it's every day in my heart. But, you know, it's more than just sitting at the table, and I don't think of the story that they told us for Thanksgiving. I think of the thankfulness that we should have every day. But I was thinking, I'm like, man, that's true. The feelings that we have and the things that we permeate. Just remember, what feelings do you have during the holiday? And I mean that in the best of ways. What feelings come and permeate over you and over us every holiday season? Now, you don't have to be some super big, fanatical third Thanksgiving time. Let's go buy $2,000-$3,000 worth of stuff. It's Christmas time. Let's spend $10. I mean, maybe if you are, great for you. If you're not, you're just simple. Even if it's just relaxing back with some biscuits and honey and a cold ice, drink, that's fine. But at the end of the day, like, have you ever noticed that when the holiday seasons come, you can't help but feel the energy around it? It's even the thought process of it. Maybe it's mass, I'm not going to say Ultra K1 thing, but mass consciousness. Everyone kind of seemingly gets this relaxed chill on these days. Just like I know Saturday is the day that we all represent more of the meaning of understanding the creator's workmanship and craftsmanship of this universe. How I grew up, and many others that I know, it seems like this peace comes over me and us, I believe, at least to the extent of what I know. Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. And it feels like this most relaxation that just comes over without even having to think about it. It's just like in my system. But I think about the recreation of every time a holiday comes. Easter, everybody gets into it, I'm not sure. But the big ones that I've noticed, for sure, Valentine's Day to a certain point, Thanksgiving, and definitely Christmas. There's other ones as well, different things that come up. But I'm talking about the ones that are mass permeation. Some people see it as, let me go shopping. Some people say, let me go travel home for the holidays. Some people say, let me get a break from school. Some people say, man, I love the feeling of it. But that understanding of that feeling that comes over us, it's almost so powerful that it spreads without us even knowing that it came over you. People will give you, for panhandlers or people who are homeless. I notice I always give when I get a chance to, or if I have any extra cash on me. But I notice more people will, it's the time for giving. Unfortunately, that time for giving on all different levels only comes once a year for people. But thank goodness they still do it. Some never do it. Some do it all year round. But I wish in my heart that it would be more of a different level of giving on a mass scale, instead of that one little time a year when we feel like, today's the day on Thanksgiving that I can do this. You're always allowed to do what you need to do to move forward someone else's life as well as your own every single moment that you're giving. But just remember, #holiday magic. What's your holiday magic? What do you feel? And think about this. If you can feel that energy, a mass consciousness that moves around, moves with the waves of life, moves around with the times and feels that energy flowing. Oh man, it's Christmas. Christmas lights, Christmas trees, beautiful flowing understanding of the crispy air. Well, at least where I'm at, Minnesota. If you're in California, still got that feeling of it. It's just less white outside, less frigidness. Been down there for a while, and it's beautiful in wintertime to me because I didn't have to do any shoveling or scraping ice off my window. But at the same time, it's the feeling it gives you. It's like the time leading up to it. It's like that excitement. And then when you're actually there, you're like, oh man. Then even the day after Christmas feels relaxing and just chill. I remember as kids going outside and just playing in our, snow pants and our whole overalls or whatever, and getting our snow boots on and just going out there and just doing snow angels and playing. Not worried about getting sick, not worried about anything, just worried about just keeping warm enough to play out in the snow for hours. Coming in with red rosy cheeks, knowing that somewhere on the table was going to be some, one of my mom's cookies or whatever she's going to do and whatever's going to happen for dinner. And not knowing what she was going to put on the table, but knowing something was going to go on the table. That was the fun part. That was the understanding of knowing what it was all about. And I think about those times of how it felt so good. And even though we had to go back to school, to us that was enough work back then. But think about the times where you feel that. Now try to incorporate those moments into being able to, have that manifest in your life. Right, the manifestation of what happens. Yeah, everybody might be representing it, might not. But regardless if you celebrate it or not, it's still going to go on. And I thought about, man, the way that people think about, I can't wait for Thanksgiving to come by. I can't wait to taste my auntie's good stuffing, or And what I heard the other day at Walgreens, this ham gravy. He had to try this ham gravy with pineapples and cloves. And I'm like, oh, if I actually ate ham, I would. Maybe turkey ham, I'll try it. I don't know. But at the same time, I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, wow, that sounds really good. Oh, man, you got to try this wonderful garlic butter that I put on my turkey. Oh, you should try my cranberry chutney or my sweet potato pies or my pumpkin pies or my apple pies. My wife makes them from scratch. I heard all this and more. Oh, I'm going Christmas shopping on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Oh, I'm going to do so much wonderful stuff and get my stuff pre ahead of time. I got to do this, even though you're having a garage sale and donating half of your stuff at Goodwill or wherever because you have too much stuff in your house and not enough room. But every year you find room to buy more. That's what we're programmed to do. But at the same time, it's more than that. A Visa card or cash. It's a permeation of it. You know, it's the same way you feel that feeling. Over and over and over. It's a great feeling to have. It's an understanding to know that that feeling is always going to be there because those memories last for a lifetime. So ultimately, I want us to all think about this. Whatever feelings, when you close your eyes and you think about the beautiful times of each holiday you need to feel over and over, sometimes to get you through that day. Sometimes you need to feel the memories and the love that you have with those that are not there anymore, not here anymore. Or sometimes you want to feel what it feels like just to be to these times without the stress of thinking about the shopping, without the stress of worrying about what gifts to get or Black Friday sale. Just the feeling and the relaxation and the love and the understanding and the togetherness that you feel of holiday magic. Hashtag. That's what I want you to do. And put that holiday magic into your own life. And we need to do that as a plan. Put every single moment of that feeling into one little thing that we do a day. It might seem like forever, but it's better to do one thing a day. And I have to tell myself, Lex, do one thing a day than not do anything at all and look at yourself 4 or 5 months from now and wonder, why didn't I at least start with one thing a day? Why didn't I start with at least 2 things a week? At least I would have been somewhere other than where I'm at right now. Yeah, I'm still here if I'm thinking 4 months in the future time. But what did I get accomplished by just completely discombobulating myself from everything? So permeate that feeling. If you can think of the time to get yourself in that meditational zone to think about these holidays that are created for us to relax and enjoy the family, and somehow the craziness of mayhem got joined in there too, ultimately you can have a place of solitude and refuge. Think about that too. And that's what gets me through. When I think of it, it's always this beautiful house that I'm looking at. It's always on this nice little cove. I don't know, I keep seeing, I feel the air, like the water. I don't know if it's the ocean air, the sea. I don't know what is by it. It's beautiful, beautiful waves crashing by it. And home is sitting right out there, right over there by, just next to it. You know, it's enough to have safety, but it's just beautiful with a nice little hanging swing on the front porch. And it's my coziness. I can feel the fireplace. I can feel the living room. I can feel all of it. Every single aspect. I can feel the blanket wrapped around me. I even know where the utensils are in the drawer. I know what I'm wearing. I know how the cocoa tastes. That's my place of solitude and refuge if it's not my little cozy place in the woods. So at the end of the day, it's all about where we choose to be and feel. Sometimes in our mindset, that's enough for people. And sometimes more people want more. I'm thinking of another game plan. I want to implement them before 2019 ever gets here. I want a now year's resolution. Hashtag, that's what we're going to get next time. A now year's resolution. And it should be a now year's resolution. Always. You know, new year, yeah. But it's just another day over. So I want us to all contemplate about that, think about that, get up on that hashtag holiday magic. You see where I was touching base with it, and I hope you can understand the depth of where I'm coming from. I know you're all super intelligent, okay? Life force is out here. So you understand what I mean. That feeling that comes with the holiday basically broken down. The feeling that you get with every holiday, the warm, magical feeling that you're supposed to have inside of you. The ones you talk about from year to year, the ones you pre-talk about before they get here. Start incorporating those feelings and those moments and that hindsight and foresight, and start incorporating them in the things that you see coming true. Whether it be your teacup business, whether it be your hair business, whether it be just anything, your nonprofit organization of helping family, animals, whatever it may be, whether it be gardening, whether it be, making the best, greatest sandwich in the world, whatever it is, implement it. And that's what hashtag Winter Transformation Challenge is all about, making that happen. And I'm hoping that one of you can, or many of you can have a great opportunity to begin that. So yeah, let's get that going on, and let's make everything the way it should be. And let's have life be ultimately the way we want it to be. So this is your host, Lex, coming at you from Real Double Dose Channel. You can check us out, Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com and Real Double Dose Channel.blogspot.com for all the pages and all of our many sites that are on there for where you can check us out in our shows. So we do have to go hit this YouTube up. And until then, hashtag Holiday Magic. Be the change, feel the passion, and embrace the power of the Spirit, because the Spirit wants to embrace you. And just keep your heads up, be listening in, be tuning in, and just keep up on what's going on. And that is the betterment and enhancement and enlightenment and awakening of all of us out here. And we will be back with you very, very, very soon.